Did I start over? Okay, it's 5th episode of Ready Up. I'm Josh Davis.
I'm Jonathan Sharp.
And
we're going to have some fun today, aren't we?
Yeah, I guess we're going to have a little bit of fun.
We're trying something new, though. So let's see how this goes. We're going to try something new for you guys, and we hope you have a good time, because we're kind of excited.
I think we'll have a good time, personally anyways.
Got some Jennifer excited?
A little bit, kind of, just slightly.
Yeah, a little.
So we got a couple topics we want to cover before we jump into...
Right.
We have some games we'll talk about in a bit.
Yep.
That'd be pretty fun.
Sure.
So first of all, it's kind of a heads up. We do have a couple more collaborative development initiatives that are starting up on the forums. I believe our good friend Allie Murdoch, who is behind the scenes over here, she's just recently returned to ArenaNet. She'll be in charge of the balance ones. I don't recall which ones they were for. But the professions?
Oh, Ranger.
Ranger.
Oh, so Ranger's the one we're doing.
Ranger's the one we're doing. So that's happening. And then there's ones
Indeed.
for PvP leagues, I think, and there's one for Wolf of the World.
Yep.
And I know there's another one somewhere, too.
Yeah, I'm forgetting what it is. But make sure that you guys go on there and actually contribute to those things. I mean, this comes down all the way down from the design director, Chris Whiteside. He's having us really look at those things, really take your feedback seriously. So you guys should know that we are actually listening to you guys when you guys post on there. So please try to contribute if you can.
Indeed. So I guess the second big bullet point on the list today is, so you guys probably saw the blog post yesterday about the glory changes.
Yep.
And so there was a lot of concerns and questions, and we've got Chap on hand to answer some of those.
So I wanted to go through a few of those things really fast before we get into the games today. But you guys know that glory is going to be removed, so that's one of those things that we have 2 different blogs written about this. But to quickly recap, what this is going to mean is that in the maintenance build that's coming up in March, you guys are going to want to make sure that you are aware of the fact that glory is going to be phased out as part of sort of the rework to the PvP, reward stuff and how we give you guys stuff and how things work there. We wanted you guys to know about that, but you don't really have to freak out. Don't worry about it. Read the blogs. You just keep doing what you're doing. So some of the things that you can keep doing are use your glory boosters. Those are going to be phased out, so use those now if you have them. We're looking at new stuff for how rewards are going to be given away in PvP. Can't say too much, but there's some new stuff coming there. Also make sure that you're working towards filling out your locker, because those things are still very important in the new system. So make sure that you are trying to get those things out of your locker. If you have anything extra, you can salvage those things. Make sure that you're doing that. Also make sure that you are crafting specific PvP stuff in the Forge.
Use all of your crafting materials.
If you're into that stuff, make sure that you're using it. You can also make dyes, too. You can make unidentified dyes, too. So that's something else that you can be using that stuff towards.
Indeed.
And like we said, there's 2 different blogs. There's a roadmap blog that John Corpening wrote up for you guys. There's also the blog that came out yesterday just to kind of reiterate on some of those points and things like that. So that's pretty much it. That's just a quick recap, just to let you guys know that changes are coming. We're excited. You're going to hear a lot more about those when we're ready to talk about them. We're not quite ready yet, but when we are, you guys will be excited. So make sure you're using your glory now. Use that stuff.
It's coming soon. Yeah,
coming
and just
soon.
Again, just to repeat this, use all of your crafting materials, use all of your glory boosters,
Yep.
Use as many as you can. I know I've got a stack of like 200 glory boosters. I probably am not going to be able to get all of those done, but just use as many as you can.
Yep.
So we got, I guess, one other item on the list.
Some hotness.
Some new hotness.
Hotness.
Some new hotness coming in.
That's right.
Hot.
It's coming in hot.
So we got a new finisher. We previewed the Quaggin finisher 2 weeks ago on the last episode, and you guys seemed to like it. So we're going to be previewing the next one coming out. I believe this is coming out February 18th, and Allie will flip on the sweet video that I made right now.
Strap in, get ready.
I can hear it in the
I can
background.
hear it going, oh, he's going to get stomped. Oh.
Should we just hype now? Oh!
Just got served. Bodied.
I was
test
stomping.
dummy. Was that a test dummy, or was that
it was
actually the NPC in the lobby?
It was the Elementalist NPC. Interestingly enough,
so
the easiest one for me to kill. And so I decided to test on that one.
Okay. And you won, though.
I did
proud of
win.
you. Good job.
Flawless victory.
Good job.
So are we still looking at the sweet thing? Lupin is back on us. Where are we at?
We're back here. Hey, how
Right,
you guys
hello.
doing?
Welcome
We're
back to the show.
How you doing?
This is the 5th episode of Ready Up.
All right, so with that, you guys know we're going to have a little showdown today with some hotness. So let's move into some of that.
Coming in hot.
Coming in
so,
hot.
So actually, in the background, I think you probably hear him. We have Jebro with us as well. He's one of our British authorized shoutcasters. Say hello, Jebro.
Hello, everybody. I am extremely British.
From across the pond.
I'll try to do the most English accent I possibly can. Hello, guys. How are you doing?
Oh, yes.
Yes, and good.
He sounds much better than we do, as you can tell, just because he's British. So.
All right, so I'm going to explain what we're going to do today. We used to play dodgeball, essentially, a long time ago. But what we do is we find 10 players, we line them up against the wall, we pick 2 captains, and we just assign, you randomly pick the players, say, like, hey, I want Chap. And then the other captain would go, oh, I want Allie.
Sure.
and you go back and forth. So we've got 10 players together. We've got 4 devs and a couple community members. We have 2 captains. It's going to be Caed and Supcutie. So this is pretty much Caed versus Supcutie, I believe.
Basically, they're going to be the captains. They're going to be picking these 2 different teams, so they're going to be deciding who's on which team. So.
Right, right. And we'll be repicking them between each round. I guess the important thing to know, though, is that we're going to let you guys vote on who's going to win. So we're going to pick the teams.
Yep.
We're going to open up a poll, let you guys vote on who you think is going to win. And if you guys correctly predict the victors, we'll be adding glory bonus, or pardon me, rank bonuses.
Rank.
Glory's going away. Don't listen to that.
Yep.
It's going to be rank points.
Rank points.
Extra rank points for the weekend. Up to 1,000 extra for the weekend if you guys correctly predict.
Yep. Now this is each game, right? Let's be sure.
Yes.
This is each game. So you could do 2 out of 3. You could do 1 out of 3.
Yeah, so if you guys completely fail the first time, if it's just like a blowout, don't worry, you still have the option of getting like
try
750 at least.
That's right. That's right.
So there is some hope.
Okay.
And are we ready to, we're in game? Sweet.
Alrighty.
Perfect. All right, I guess I will tell the captains to join the teams.
Okay, let's let the captains jump on there first.
So, Chep, who do we have playing today?
So we have, as you've just said, we're going to have Caed versus Supcutie. A little bit of rivalry there. They know each other. They've crossed swords before.
They have indeed.
Yes, yes. We're also going to have some community people coming in playing with us.
Okay. Well, so
You're from the community. You should talk about some of these people. You have roots that I do not have.
Ah, I see. Okay, so we reached out to some individuals that may not normally be associated with PvP, but some of them are.
But they're huge. But they're really well-known GW2 players.
Pillars of the community.
Indeed.
Absolute pillars of the community. So starting out there, we do have Blue, is one of the shoutcasters that we have in the authorized shoutcast program. If you guys follow PvP, you probably know him. We have Richie Procopio.
See it.
I think I
that's
got
right.
that.
I think it's close.
I think.
Nice job, man.
Got it. Richie Procopio. He works for Massively. He's like a kind of a press guy. We've got him playing today. We have Wooden Potatoes, who's actually pretty baller at PvP, as it turns out. He's actually pretty amazing. He plays an Elementalist. What else we have? Oh, we have Matt Visual.
Matt Visual.
Should be
pretty well known.
Yes, yeah, I would say. I would say he is. And we've also got 4 devs we're going to throw out there as well.
4 devs, yes.
And you being...
I know who...
you should know who they are, hopefully.
Sure. So we're going to have a few of these guys that you guys probably know. We're going to have Hugh. Hugh is known in-game as Nightmare. He'll probably... Yes, he is. He's playing a warrior. That's his baby. We're going to have Power in here with you guys as well. We'll have Believe in Carl, the one and only. We'll also have Roy, who's one of our other balanced devs. So we've got 4 pretty strong players in here to try to help out a little bit and balance the teams out a little. We'll see how they do. Hope they do well. Let's hope they do well at their own game. Let's see. And
all right. So
who's gonna be taking first pick?
So I think Cade's being the gentleman.
Okay.
And he's gonna let Supcutie pick first. So Supcutie's gonna pick Power. It looks like.
Okay. Okay.
And he should join the team here in a moment.
So I will put Power on the red team. Now the bakery again is Supcutie.
The bakery is Supcutie. Right. Caed is Caed. I confirmed this beforehand. That is
it's like Bruce Wayne, right? So who is Bruce Wayne really? Is Batman. So the bakery is Supcutie. Is that how that works? Which one is the real one?
The bakery will be Supcutie, and Caed is Caed.
I was making a joke.
No. We do not.
Okay. So there's no spoilers here.
We don't.
Everybody is everybody.
We don't joke here.
Power has
there
no
we go.
real name.
Got it.
Okay.
Logistics handled.
2 people on one team. This
That
is amazing.
We're up to a really good start.
We are. All right. So this means Caed gets to pick. Let's see who Cade's going to go with here. Rock, paper, scissors.
I will let him know that he should go now.
Caed, get your pick on, son. Should I?
Oh, I want where's the drum roll at? Hugh.
Huge
Norfolk.
Nightmare.
Going for the Hambo Warrior.
The Hambo's coming over.
We should have I wish we had the player stats.
Oh, I wish we did.
Yeah.
Like what? Like height, weight, fights won.
I don't even know what I would say about Hugh.
He's a really great warrior player. Knows where to be, knows how to affect a battle, really knows his skill, really knows that warrior. He's super aggressive though, so let's watch for that because he's a really hyper aggro.
He
player.
is very hyper.
He's an aggro player too.
He's just very hyper in general. So it looks like the game is starting for some reason. Not actually what we want.
Okay, that's all right. Okay, so this goes back to Supcutie then for pick.
He's going to go with blue.
Okay, he's going to go with blue.
Solid choice, I guess. Blue looks like he's going to be the only Guardian.
Yeah, but Guardian is really important. So they're kind of filling out that utility slot of somebody that can hold, that can stomp, that can get reses off, can throw stability to people if they need to.
So it appears that we don't have a ready button enabled on this server.
Oh.
Which would be,
that would be pretty
That'd
powerful.
be probably a good thing
That'd
to
be
have.
very powerful.
That would be
very
ready
powerful.
up is we're so ready that we're starting way ahead of time.
Ready.
I mean, ready up is like the pre part. So you're ready to ready up. And we are.
Oh, we're past that.
We're hyper ready.
We're way
We are
past
hyper
that.
ready. All right, so it looks like we've also got lists now on the blue team for Caed. Interesting. So who does that leave? Okay, so we've still got to see.
So I guess that means that they're going to get Matt Visual by default.
Yep.
Oh, the voting has started.
Okay, so voting has started. As you guys can see, there is a straw poll which you can contribute to. You can also just change that as you need to before the game starts. But once the game starts, we're going to lock you into whatever you voted for. So let's see what we're getting.
So that's Supcutie, Richie Procopio, Blue, and Power versus Caed, Wooden Potatoes, Roy, Hugh, and
we're waiting on picks 5 here.
what was the last one? I already picked.
Oh, true. I need a guard.
That's you.
I need a guard. No, I can't play.
That's Chap.
No.
That's Chap, buddy. You gotta elaborate. You can't just say no.
I can't play, yo. Sorry, hearts. All right, and I'm going to show you the inventory for this account. There you go.
So we're actually on our IT guy's account.
Yeah, so this is Josh's account. Josh, I hope I don't do anything wrong.
Josh Dobbins.
Yes.
Not Josh
Dobbins.
Davis.
Yes. Oh, are they different people now?
They are. Does he have anything interesting in there?
I'm not going to look at this. I'm not going to go through this guy's
Okay. All right.
closet. What is this?
Private.
Where are you from, man? Is that how they do things in Arizona?
So,
All right.
The votes are rolling in, Chap.
Oh, so yes, we have a 68% voting in favor of Caed right now over Supcutie.
As Hugh would say, I believe Supcutie is getting bodied right now in terms of the poll.
Yeah, but Supcutie, we've seen him, he's been in some comebacks before. I don't know. I think that he might pull off an upset here. We'll have to see. I don't know. All right, so it looks like we've still got 3 red and we've got 4 blue. Right. Jeb, how you feeling, man? What are you thinking about these teams?
I'm feeling quite good. I'm quite surprised the voting's already started when we haven't decided the whole team.
You know, but it's interesting,
I
right?
think the teams have been decided.
Hey,
why wouldn't we be?
They're Americans. They're Americans, I guess.
You guys in chat know your stuff, but I don't know.
You just have to smile in the face of defeat.
Yes. Just do the best you can with what you've got.
Exactly.
It's going to be good. I'm excited to see what's going to happen because there's a mix of different players, there's a mix of different skills, there's a mix of people. Like some of these guys don't really touch SPVP that much.
Yep.
Wooden Potatoes, like you guys said, is pretty good. I've played with him and Blue in teams as well. I think I've played with Gutch once or twice, but
sure.
Obviously you're not playing. But they're good. Wooden Potatoes is actually really awesome on his Ellie.
He's actually ranked 60.
Oh wow!
Which is,
he's played a lot.
He's played quite a bit, and
I'm feeling good. This is gonna be good.
I went ahead with the mini map here. I kind of brought this up a little bit for you guys, and we'll pull this back up again once the game starts. But for now, we'll leave it kind of small. Once we pick the teams, I'll bring that back up, and we can talk through the game a little bit more once we get going.
so I believe the problem right now is that the server is the game is already rolling, when we're not quite ready to go. So we need our server admin to do some help us out here.
Oh yes.
I believe that would.
Should I just log in here?
Sure, if you could, that'd be good. I think.
You want to log in over here? Yeah, I can. You can log in on mine.
So we're going to have Allie come and help us. Since it is her arena, she's going to help us set up some of these admin commands for us.
We're gonna enable some
So-
settings to let us have a match here.
Yes.
Sorry.
You can hear Allie typing here.
Yeah.
We should just shoutcast this.
They can't hear you. You guys can't hear Jeb. Jeb, talk.
Hello, how are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Freak.
Hello, chat and NA/EU. I hope you're all very well. Lots of PvP tonight. Don't know when you put on the spot, what do you say?
You're doing well.
You're doing good.
You did
Yeah, it's
numbers.
fine.
You threw out some words that went together. That was good.
To start shoutcasting this match. It's going to be a tri-cast. Are we calling this a tri-cast?
It's
Tri-cast.
I guess. Well,
Tricast,
Is
Trinity,
this the first TriCast?
Tripower? I don't know.
this is
what
not
is
the
this?
first TriCast in history. Just rarely
In
attempted.
all of history?
In all of history.
Ever, in any game.
Or football? Or soccer? Do you call it football or soccer?
Depends on what you're talking about.
If I call it
So-
soccer, I'd probably get
Yeah, go back.
It's like-
Yeah, I would assume.
Nope, you were there.
Yeah, Whiteside's the
I can
same.
just go.
I think,
Here.
I'll do it.
So,
Don't worry, guys. I've got control of the arena now. And
this is some hotness over here. The power of technology.
enabling ready up button.
They're saying they still can't hear me.
They're saying that they're still having a hard time hearing
Yeah.
the luscious voice that is Jebro. You're just a voice to us right now because you're kind of
All right.
disembodied, right?
I believe.
okay.
I believe we got it
All right.
set up and ready to go.
We're setting it up again right now.
Okay.
Josh is coming back in.
I'm just boosting myself again to the maximum.
So let me let them know what's going on. Where's...
Boom.
Oh,
I got the power now.
wow. You get the touch.
Wow, that is power.
He is true power. True
Feel it
power.
coursing through my veins.
I don't know if they can hear me, so I'm gonna sing. What song shall I sing, chat? If you can hear me, then you'll tell me the song.
We can hear you.
Tell him the song to sing.
You should really not sing.
I'm a good singer.
In my humble opinion, you should not sing for
Is
us.
it copyright issues?
Yeah.
Yes, that is exactly
So, what
it
is your
is.
favorite song? Who are some of your favorite singers, Jeb?
My favourite singers?
Yes.
Oh God, that's the spot. Jimi Hendrix and
All right.
guitar, of course. I'm into my rock and roll, man.
Okay. Okay.
My heavy metal and loads of different stuff. Yeah, so many people. Metallica, loads of stuff.
Yep. Yep.
Very good. Just not to start play some during the stream.
Yeah, you should just start singing randomly, huh? All right, so let's look at what the teams are again real quick.
Well, so I'm going to cycle through the maps here so we get back to the beginning.
All right, cool.
So it's going to be just about a minute.
Do you want to go through real quickly about what the rotation is going to be today for these 3 games? That might be something
The
that
map
might impact the
Would you
picks.
say this would be good filler for while I fix this?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. So your map rotation?
Map rotation. Let's talk
Okay.
about the map rotation.
So the first map in the rotation today is going to be Forest of Niflhel.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, it is.
It's a good map.
It's a great map. It is a great map. So for those of you who aren't familiar, and hopefully most of you are familiar with them.
But they might not.
Very true.
Let's go
You
through
never
in
know who
case
we're
they're
talking
not.
to,
Yeah,
right?
they could be brand. Because here's the thing, though, right? We have players who don't normally play PvP. They've probably brought a lot of fans who just want to see how PvP works.
People
maybe
that are here
the first time.
for Richie and Matt Visual.
For Richie and Matt Visual, yes.
Gotcha. So we're playing Conquest. And
Bring this back
Conquest.
up again for you guys.
I do have ready up enabled. Silence, Tyler. So Conquest, there's 3 cap points, and every time you hold a cap point, it will yield you 1 point every 2 seconds, and there are a total of 3 on the map. Every map has a secondary objective. On Forest, which will be our first map,
Yep.
the first aforementioned map, we'll have 2 creatures that are worth 25 points each. Killing those creatures will also grant you a buff. It gives you 40 stat points.
To all stats.
To all stats.
Indeed.
Pretty fancy.
You also get points for kills, too. So kills are very important, keeping your allies up. The way that the mechanic, you guys might have played a little bit of PvE, but that same mechanic of going down is very important in PvP. If somebody goes down, you'll see the teams rallying to try to get around that person to knock foes away while they try to get the person back up. And the opposing team will try to drop as much damage. They're going to try to get off the stomp on that down person as fast as they can.
Cleave
So
damage is
clean
what I will
damage
be shouting.
is what the kids call it.
That's what they call it these days. So, last time me and Chap, formed the casting Voltron that we are, was that...
What does Voltron mean?
Oh, he doesn't know what a Voltron is.
I guess not. It must be an American
So
thing.
it's a cartoon. Should we go into Voltron history right now?
I don't think so.
Voltron history
I think
101?
we're almost ready to start the games finally.
Looks like we are almost ready.
So, I guess we'll skip Voltron history lesson.
We'll do that next time.
Yeah.
What if we did
should
a whole?
probably write that down.
Yeah, I've got notes. Hold on, Voltron history. Yeah, but last time. Go ahead, Jeb.
Can they hear him?
I don't know what. I don't know.
I hear you. I hear you.
Do I have to say what Voltron history? Do I have to guess?
You guess. Guess what a Voltron is. The last time that we made Voltron.
A small robot that has one arm shorter than the other.
Robot is correct, and it has arms.
I feel like the other part was really
You're like
strange.
66%
Yeah.
correct, I think, because it does have arms. It's not small though. It's very, very large.
Yeah, my surname is random, by the way, so I will come up with random stuff.
Okay.
That's just the way I am. I'm English and
okay.
sarcasm and stuff like that, you know. So.
All right. Crippling awkwardness aside, I believe we are.
Are we actually ready?
We are actually ready. And so it looks like going into this, we're going to close out the polls right now. Caed is currently up.
63 to 37.
Oh, math. Look at that. So you guys have voted for Caed. If Caed loses, it's only on Caed. If Caed loses this, it'll be kind of sad for you guys.
Kind of sad for Caed.
Yeah.
But let's see
Yep,
what
have
happens
faith in
here.
Supcutie. Have faith in Supcutie. So whenever these guys are ready to go, tell them to ready up here.
Wanted to make sure this was up for you guys so that you could see the team compositions before we go into the game. As you can see, we've got 2 Ingies on the blue team. We have 2 Guardians on the red team. We'll have to see how that plays out.
Chap, how do you think the lack of Guardians going to factor in on the blue team?
It depends. It depends. That means they're probably going to have a harder time holding a position, just taking a lot of damage and stuff like that. But at the same time, with the 2 Ingies, they're going to have a lot of area of effect damage. So it's going to be kind of like offense versus defense in that sense. So we'll have to see how that plays out.
Indeed, indeed.
Jeb, what are your thoughts on these teams right now?
I really don't like the setup of either.
I agree. Great insight.
They've got too much bunkerage on red. I don't know exactly the spec of Scruggs. I'm having some awesome issues at the moment. But he's obviously got more of a DPS spec. But you know, the NG's got a lot. They've got so much support in those specs.
They do.
Their healing turrets and the different. Oh, nice. So Terror's got the Elixir S as well, so it's got a bit of stealth, so it's good, but the splits are going to look good for coming out. I'm not sure if anyone can hear me or what I'm saying at the moment.
I really hope they can, because if not, it'll be really awkward. It'll just sound like me and Chap aren't talking at all.
Wow. So we've got a pretty interesting split. If you guys can see on the mini-map here, we've got a 4-person push from the red team all the way up to the middle point. They're on that thing quickly, whereas blue team has decided they want to go for the NPC first before they head into middle.
You know, this is something that Hugh does every game I play with him, and every time I'm like, Hugh, let's not do this, let's not do this. Whoever goes mid is going to get dunked, and, you know, they lost mid already. So they got the buff, and they got the points, but they lost mid.
They will, though. They will have a short 5-on-4 here, though, while they're waiting for Scrabble to catch up here. So it's a short 5-on-4. They kind of got a little bitty power play right now.
All right, up on the ledge here, a lot of conditions going on in the power. Actually, his healer got interrupted here. He's going to throw down the fear wall and try to disengage. Looks like he's going to be fine. Got a little bit of a back and forth here right now. So it looks like Cutie's going to be up on the ledge here, getting on top of Matt Visual. Matt Visual trying to stick with him, but he's going to jump down and I guess just run away, which is probably not a bad option.
Not a bad option here. You can see that the damage. Both teams utilizing this ledge right here. Both teams they have 2 range classes. Oh.
Hugh, we saw Hugh getting bodied on point there and getting stomped out. Not surprised.
Wow. For you.
That's not very nice. Listen.
Oh, wow.
He's down to about 10-15% HP. I think he's just going to try and bail out at the point. He's just going to try and maybe go up on the other ledge to get some more
goodness.
damage down. But he's kind of hanging out under the bridge. Not the best place for him to be. He needs to try and get back into it somewhere, but he's on his own. And everyone's at the mid at the moment. Blue's doing very well on this.
Blue's decided to split. You can tell it. They've decided that Nightmare's going to go try to take this point by himself. He's got a very high percentage chance of doing that since there's no one there. So let's see if he can pull that off.
I just want to point out that we did see Roy and Roy, Caed, and Matt Visual all go down to I believe Tyler in one little spot.
Yeah,
very nice.
the AoE damage though. The AoE damage was just so big.
Oh, Carl is on his patented Pokeball Guardian. Carl uses Pokeball Guardian. It's not very effective. It looks like he's getting bodied.
Oh, yeah, and he's down. He's down. That's okay. Let's see where Caed's at. Where's Caed? All right, Caed. So Caed's rocking the short bow right now on the Thief. Oh, so Nightmare and Caed both on power now. I think power might go down here. We'll have to see what happens. Oh, nice. Fear from power.
All right, looks like Bakery's able to stomp out Wooden Potatoes. Power getting taken out by Caed. Third on the blind field, going to come in with that stomp. And we do see Bakery on the backside here going in towards mine.
We do. So, you know, what's interesting is that we saw that opening push, right? So it was basically 2 caps to 1 for a while for red, but now it's blue with the side caps. They've given up middle. They've just said, we're going to let you have middle. We'll take the 2 sides.
This game is very close right now.
Yes.
Indeed, very close. Bakery going down on point. Looks like Nightmare's getting very low here as well.
Is that your British accent?
I think it's
Jebro, how is our British accent? Are we doing okay?
I don't think it was British.
We're trying.
I don't think it was British.
It's good. I don't know.
No, it's not. Be honest. You can be honest. It's okay.
So you're going to get silence otherwise, so just keep going.
So let's see this fight from Power's point of view. So he's on a necro. He doesn't have a lot of escape ability right now. Let's see what he can do here.
That looks like Wind Potato's trying to flex on Power, getting a little bit of damage in. Power going into Death Shroud.
Oh.
A lot of damage coming down to Power right now. A lot of Connies on him. And it looks like Hugo's down right
Hugo's
on
down.
top of him.
From the deep south. What the hell was that? I thought it was someone else then. There's a big, massive white going.
Wow.
I'm known blue at the moment over
There
on
isn't-
the mine. Nightmare's kind of stuck off the point. They're going to kill the people on the point first. Liss is down. Everyone's going down on blue. Red are coming back now. They're only about 20 or 30 points behind, so they're actually going to get the mine. They've got the midpoint, and it looks like they're going to go for Svarnir as well. Power's just on him at the moment, so he's going to try and burst him down as soon as he possibly can. He's going to get people to probably support him, maybe not. There you go. Blue's coming in to do some magic. He's going to do some magic, everybody. Special magic.
And we just saw Caed. Did you see that? Did you see that, Jebro? We saw the magic over on the other side. We saw Caed and Supcutie going one-on-one, and Caed basically pushed him off the point. But as you said, they just took the NPC uncontested completely.
Yeah, it looks like Blue Team's going to be pulling it over on the other side as well. Nope, they're going to run past it.
Yeah.
So not going to pull it for right now. They are behind about 30 points or so, and there's a 2-cap currently for the red team, but not going to go for the creature. And they're going to be leaving. Who is this? Is this? Yeah, it looks like Matt Visual's going to be guarding back point.
Yep, he's just going to hold that down if he can and keep that uncontested for the other team if he can.
Caed crossing over, going to try to engage onto Richie here. Probably not a bad call, considering the. I mean, Thief is very strong against Warrior. Play correctly.
We've got another middle fight. We've got both teams just camping on that ledge. Neither one of them really wants to jump into that position, but the problem is that Blue has got to decap that if they want to get back in this game. They're already down by almost 50 points right now. Let's see how this fight's going on for Caed versus Richie. Oh, this is Richie's, and he's down, so Caed did take him. It's kind of a fight we thought we'd it'd turn out that way.
I don't want to say I called it,
but I thought you did a good job, buddy.
but I've played a couple games before, and I've gotten pretty good.
The bakery has decided to set up shop, if you will, at the opposing point.
Oh.
I got jokes, by the way.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I got jokes. So this is going to be Matt Visual then versus Supcutie?
So he's playing Sword Dagger. So we just saw Matt Visual popping out with the block, right? But
Indeed.
Larcenous Strike goes through that.
Yes.
Which, very unfortunate.
But now Nightmare and Roy are both coming back to help on this NPC right now. Oh, but you know what? Power is lurking. Power is lurking. So is Supcutie. They know what's happening. They're lurking.
You know, Power is a lurker. Just from knowing him, he is kind of a lurker. He's going to go in for that. Going to try to get that steal.
Oh.
Looks like not quite able to pull it off here. So now he's going to be in a bad position. We do have a couple players here from the other team.
So Nightmare and Roy both trying to deal with Supcutie right here. Roy, can you track him down, Roy? How you doing, Roy?
All right. It looks like Bakery and Power are going to disengage, go back in towards mid, and Blue Team's going to keep that side point. The looks like mine's currently being contested. We do have looks like Wind Potato's getting chased down by Carl and Richie, and they were
They're pushing him off.
Yeah, we'll take down Wooden Potatoes.
So Jebro, you talked about this earlier. What do you think is happening right now with these team comps? How are they factoring into some of these fights with the 2 Guardians versus the 2 Engineers? What's happening here, you think?
Well, basically, when you've got a Guardian, especially when you're Bunker, which is what Blue is playing at the moment, he's playing the trait spread, which is basically a typical Bunker kind of support spec. I mean, he's running all shouts. He's running Wall of Reflection as well, which is something people have started to use. It's a different kind of thing people have started to actually use in SPVP now, which is good, especially for Guardians. And Blue's got he's got the guts to try something new. He actually went down to Nightmare there, unfortunately. He's going to get the stomp on him. He's had stability as well, so he's not having much luck. But he's going to be throwing out a ton of support to his team.
Yep.
Even Skrar is the other Guardian, because they've both got that kind of support. But the thing is, the other team haven't got that same support. They've got Engineer support, but it's not Guardian support. But they're still doing really well. The points are only like 50 points in between, so
it's
they're
true.
actually kind of proving us, well, me probably.
Yeah, back over here in the midpoint, we did see you get decapped here. Power and Supcutie coming in. Power keeping it decapped inside of that plague form. He's going to disengage because he got super low, got caught in a pin down by Hugh. He's going to get zoned off, and Baker's going to get stomped out.
So we've got Caed in a 1-on-3 at far point. So he's really trying to harass that far point by himself while still staying alive, putting out some good pressure with that elusive thief.
Cade's feeling the pressure. They do have a 2-cap right now. Again, the score is 425 to 400. Blue team currently has 2 points, and red team's going to be camping back Quarry here in just one moment. Pardon me, mine.
opposite
mine.
side of the map, we have Supcutie doing pretty much the same thing, is that he's also trying to push that far point with a thief.
All right, looks like Matt Visual actually doing pretty well over here. Was able to get him pulled in, and then got the pry bar off onto him.
Let's watch this fight from his point of view and see how he does.
We
So,
go-
Jebro, what's this matchup like? This NG on this thief. What is this like?
What's it like being an NG versus a thief?
Yes. How does it feel?
It's a pain. It's a pain. It's a real pain. But the thing is, with the spec he's got, his health is going to hover between like 25 and 50% HP, and it's going to be like a bit of a kind of almost a thief on thief battle, where sometimes that rotation is the thing that's going to matter.
Yep.
But I think he's just got the experience over Terra. I can't remember who was playing him. Sorry. That's really rude.
Matt Visual.
Oh, that's Matt Visual there. He put up a
Yeah,
really good fight, though. That was a really good job on his part.
He did. He's kind of at a disadvantage, though. He's not running bomb. He's gonna run that toolkit instead. And like I
Yeah,
said before,
yep.
Larson goes through that, and bombs give you such good point, like AoE control.
Yep.
And between those dodges, like there's a really good chance you get a burn tick on him.
So, guys, we're down to 10 points here. This is 488 to 468. So, if Red Team could just hold on to this far point right now, I think that they're going to be able to take this game.
It
5
does look pretty
points.
close. Matt
5
Visual going in on the boss
That's
could
gotta be
possibly
it.
pull it. It's gonna come down to Matt Visual. Supcutie coming in, gonna try to. Oh, it's not looking good.
Just keep hitting.
No.
Oh,
502,
Red
483.
Team.
So, unfortunately for our viewers at home,
For 63% of them. For 37% of
Well-
our viewers, that was very good.
well, the thing is, they chose wrongly as a whole body. So, unfortunately, they
Chose is this the Indiana Jones thing where they take the cup? Am I too old? You've
What
just never
movie?
Indiana Jones.
I've
man.
seen Indiana Jones.
I'm there, and I'm here with you.
You've seen this, right? You chose poorly, and then the guy's hair falls out and all that stuff.
Right. I got
The
you.
Grail, the Grail.
It's not. So, I think that might be something pretty extreme to compare it to, but I don't think we're gonna die.
So it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. So we are out 250 rank points for the weekend
Sure.
because you guys didn't pick the right people.
Let's see what happens after that game. Do we think it's going to be the same?
Well, we're
spread
repicking.
again?
We're repicking, aren't we? Are we gonna go? I mean, that's pretty even.
Yeah, but do we think
Do we revote, or do we go with the same teams? I feel you want to revote. We're getting a revote
we
call
could
from our
swap-
producer
we could
here.
swap the teams up a little bit.
All
I
right.
think. That was pretty close, though.
So,
Yes, we
all
are
right,
going to reshuffle.
jump off the teams.
Ooh.
So
and Caed picks
we
first.
said that, yeah. So last time, Supcutie got to take the first pick because Caed, as we said, was a gentleman. Which, Jebro's going to know about being from Britain and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
so-
Oh,
Very-
by
very
the way,
posh.
do you watch Downton Abbey? Let's talk about that later. How does that
I
sound,
don't
Jebro?
watch it.
What? All right.
I hate
Between now and later tonight, how about you watch the entire thing and we'll get caught up and we'll talk about that. How's that sound?
it. It's quite long-winded, though.
That's okay. That's how British people are. It's okay.
It's quite a good analysis of this.
So let's see what happens with the teams here, though. Any adjustments you might make, Jebro, if you're one of these team captains? That was a pretty close game. I think that they both had some really solid strats.
You know what I mean? At the moment, you want that bunker guard. I mean, so getting blue is quite essential. I think so. First pick, I would go for blue, in my opinion. Then I'd go for a DPS, or I'd probably go for like a Hambo warrior maybe. But they should try and pick. Having the two engineers on one side actually showed, like with the healing turrets, maybe there was enough healing support there.
Sure.
So that works actually quite well. So it kind of balanced things out. DPS Guardian was Skrull. That's right. Okay. So he was doing okay actually. Yeah, I mean, I'd just go for blue first. Get that bunker guard on your side, and I think you're good. But Matt Visual.
He
And,
did a solid job, too.
Good. Very impressed. I didn't even know Matt Visual frequent PvP that much. His spec's looking good as well. I'm not sure about the undead runes, but that's cool.
I don't know. I was pretty impressed for somebody who doesn't play much PvP. I thought he held his own against one of the better players that we know of. I mean, Supcutie's he's one of the better guys.
I mean, he's here for a reaon, chap.
He's here for a reason. It's true. I was really impressed. Impressed.
His spec is, yeah, I mean, he can do, sword, dagger, short bow, yeah, okay. So he's going to be doing a lot of damage. He's going to be, he can really be really annoying. He's got some great utilities as well. So, yeah, Matt Visual did really well against him, actually.
I thought he
Really
did,
well.
yeah.
All right, so we're back in the picking stage yet again.
We are.
And it looks like
Nightmare.
Caed did pick Hugh.
Man, what are these guys know something?
I feel like they know something.
They know something.
I have a feeling they're going to pick the exact same teams we just had.
we'll have to see if do the picks go out the same way.
So, round 2. Looks like Power got picked and Blue.
Can you pick 2 people at once?
I don't think you can.
I think that.
I mean,
Supcutie's
the
cheating.
ability is there.
Is it American rules? Because I don't know those rules.
You know, this is just. Please don't judge us all by this. This is not.
Yeah, we're not all this
We
bad.
know the difference in 1 and 2 here in America.
I'm not judging. I just don't know what the rules are in America. I'm just wondering if it's.
There are none.
Well, yeah, it's the wild, wild west out here.
Okay, that's cool.
As someone from the Wild West,
It's-
can confirm.
Yes, you are. Surprised you didn't wear your Spurs this morning.
I wear them all the time. Getting them resold. My boots.
Your boots.
Oh, it's almost going to be the same teams, isn't it?
So we've
no.
got.
What spec is Roy playing? Let's have a look.
I can look at Roy's spec for you guys real quick. Let's see
Oh,
what
that's
he's doing.
nice. I'm playing this spec on my NG at the moment.
It's a pretty popular
This-
spec right now.
This is very close to what Teldo is playing actually at the moment. He's playing without automated response. He's gone for protection injection, which is the 4 seconds of protection when you get stunned, crippled, etc., etc. Yeah, nightmare runes. Okay, he's gone for geomancy. Yeah, this is very close to Teldo's spec actually. Apart from utility wise, he's not running bomb kit.
And the thing that's nice too, that automated response is really big, especially if you know you have like the Necro, like Power's Necro. That's going to really help there.
Oh my god! It's when you hit that 25, I almost want to be under 25%.
All the time, right? Yeah.
Just because there's no damage on me.
Right,
And if
right.
it's pure conditions like that utility that just screws you over that trait. So it is really good against conditions because that's where I think engineer used to be have a little bit of a weakness, but it's good.
Yep. From the balance point of view, we agreed. So we think that's one of those things that we want to be really good, but we want to also keep that play. So there's that health threshold that both players get to play with and watch for.
So it looks like
And it's at the end
looks like
as
the
well of that trait line.
Exactly, yeah.
looks like the poll's gone out here, chap.
Whoa. All right. I'm seeing 51% for Caed, 49% for Supcutie.
Not feeling as
no, it's
confident.
50,
Oh
50.
my goodness!
It's 5-5. Split a dime right in half, you got 2 nickels. That's what the score is right now.
Wow, thank you for that. That was.
I told you, man. I got jokes.
You
bro.
stay up late practicing.
I was practicing all night. I was just looking on Google. Cool stuff to say. That's what I did.
You just type that in.
Just cool stuff to say. You'd be surprised what you find.
Well, now I feel a little
Keep that
intimidated.
filter on, though. Keep that same filter on.
Little intimidated now.
All right. So it looks like we're going to have, wow.
So I guess we let it simmer here for a moment. Guys, get your votes in.
Simmer. Let it simmer for a bit. Let's
Yeah.
see. Okay.
I mean, this is pretty close.
Supcutie's gone to 53%, though. People are looking at this team comp, and they're thinking some different stuff here. It's sliding more towards Supcutie.
They're looking at the Carl, and they're believing.
They're believing in the Carl, apparently.
Yeah, he's got.
Stop believing.
Don't stop believing in the Carl.
Oh, you're going to sing it for us?
He's on
I was
that.
thinking about it.
Yeah.
I was really thinking about
Let's do it, Jebro.
I can't. I'll just get sad otherwise. My poor singing voice.
No, it's.
I'm only working on my shoutcaster voice, so it's fine for now.
You don't understand because to American ears, anything British people say sounds beautiful.
It either
It
sounds.
sounds so much better than what we
It
can
either
do.
sounds amazingly intelligent
Yes.
or hilarious. Like that's the only two options. Like nothing sounds awful.
Yeah, we just sound American.
Yeah.
We're just kind of boring.
Like I say the same joke as Jebro,
Yeah,
and it would be awful.
it's true.
It would just be awful. So looks like the poll is at 48% for Supcutie and 52% for Caed. I guess we'll let it go for about another minute or so.
Okay.
And then we're gonna cut it off.
Okay.
And we're gonna call it quits. I feel like they're kind of teetering because they want to like change the vote, like depending on how the game goes. But
Right,
it's not,
right.
it's gonna work.
We can look at a couple builds too while we're here. Let's do that. Let's
Quiz
see
me.
who else.
What do we got here?
Let's see, what do we got here? So right now I'm just looking at Lys's build real quick.
Is it fresh air?
This is fresh air. It is indeed.
It's painful.
He's going
Uh-huh.
full
He's going in.
damage here. Yeah, he is.
Into Berserkers.
That is
So if you
balls
guys
to the
didn't
wall.
know, Potatoes is on man mode right now.
Absolute man mode.
That is man mode. That is, I'm going to kill you or you are going to kill me. I have no intentions of staying around for a long fight.
This is the map as well where we saw it was the bloody tech tourney, and it would you had to get the Lord down. Him and someone else using the fiery greatswords took down the Lord in 5 seconds, maybe less.
I
They
wouldn't doubt
stealthed
it.
in,
Yep.
just went for it, and it was so good. And the DPS they put out was just immense. So when he comes in, Like, you know when Wooden Potatoes is in the fight because he's just going to smash everyone.
Right.
You just see so much pain. Oh, it's awesome to watch. Awesome.
See, you like pain, huh? Is that what I'm hearing, Jebro? You like seeing people writhe in pain.
Pain in SPVP. There's the context.
All right, so 255 total votes, 49% for Supcutie, 51% for Caed. No one feels
Whoa.
strongly either way.
Wow. Okay.
Apparently.
So 51-49.
The rank points are on the line.
Are we good to go?
Waiting for... Who are we waiting on? We're waiting on Matt Visual and Carl.
Can I yell at him?
You can yell at Carl.
Carl.
I'm gonna throw something out real quick. So, Blue, you guys all know Blue. If you guys subscribe to his Twitch channel, there will shortly be a new emoticon available of Carl.
Oh,
And I
it's
highly
true.
recommend purchasing that subscription for that Carl emote.
It's very good.
It is glorious.
Does everyone know how this map plays out?
Why don't you tell us? Why don't you tell us how it works, Jebro?
Jebro, let's talk about it. Tell us what you see in this map.
I can tell you. This map I love because it's got the Lord mechanic, and I think Syrah and probably Blue will say the same thing every single time we get to this match. I'm like, yeah, I want to see a Lord kill, no matter what the points are, because I just love seeing it. It's a good mechanic. It's just conquest again. Match is gonna start soon. You got 3 points. The midpoint is the biggest point, so it's very hard to cap. If they can cap it, it's really good. If they can't, then that becomes static throughout the whole match.
Yep.
Lords are worth 150 points, and if you hit 350 points and you go for a Lord kill, you're going to win the match. So it is very good, and we can kind of talk about it as we go through the match, because it's actually going to start right now.
Here we go.
All right, splits are coming out. It's going to be Team Supcutie on the red side versus Team Caed on the blue side, and you guys picked, well, what was it again? It was Caed's team again as your champions.
Slightly.
Oh, they're stealthing up as they go into the midpoint.
Here we
Blue
go.
At the moment, Nightmare, Caed, and Liss all stealthed up. Who's going to be their target? It might be Blue. Oh, they've changed to Grim at the moment. The Warrior. They're not the best target.
That's a big target. Oh, but they still took it down. They still took it down. Blue's going for the res though. Blue's almost got it. He's got the res. Blue got the res off.
Oh, good man. They got
Good
support
job,
in
Blue.
there as well.
So it looks like Richie's actually running quad banners right now with a healing signet, and so when he gets locked down like that, he's got really no options. He's got nothing he can do when he gets locked down like that. Wood Potatoes did go down. He's going to pop that mist. He's going to go down here in just a moment, though. Got just a sliver of life left. He goes down. Roy is down.
Wow, there's a lot of death over here.
I mean,
Blue is having a hard time. Blue, the team is having a hard time right now.
indeed.
Caed's-
You know, I think their strategy, I think Blue's team's strategy at the beginning here was probably right, going in on Richie. Just they didn't have the damage on the body,
Yep.
and then they lost the Wooden Potatoes in the same time.
But you can see Caed, again, pushing far like he's been doing before. He's just going to leave it. He just took it. Now he's just going to leave. You've also got on the other side of the map, look who's over there. Supcutie doing the exact same thing, pressuring that back point. Both of the team captains are doing this routinely. Woo!
Bodied!
Bodied!
That was insane.
Yeah, so we saw Matt Visual actually miss his crate on the Supcutie, and then we saw Wooden
What?
Potatoes
Oh,
coming in
there's
and
a worm.
absolutely just demolishing Supcutie with that burst combo.
Wow, he's going to stay home. All right, so let's see how middle's going again.
They've got a really nice setup, Red. They've got a banner warrior who is almost impossible to kill other than when they came in for that burst. But the thing is, when they haven't got that burst damage, Blue, when they're coming in on the red team, they used it on the right person there.
Yeah.
Blue wasn't the man to go for, because he could have just popped all of his cooldowns, survived it. All right, I'm not sure how much more time he would have lasted. But he did. Is that Richie Procopio playing the warrior? Sorry.
Richie is Governor. Governor
Yeah.
Grimhammer.
Yes. Let's just call him Grim. That is a good spec.
I'm going to call him the Gov.
It's really annoying, especially when you got all those banners up. Look, he's just positioned them kind of all around the point. He's going to be good. He's going to be good in this.
So I just want to call it a sweet play that just happened. It looks like, I believe that was Carl got stomped out there, and Roy came in with the knockback, actually interrupted the res, I believe.
Roy's trying to stay alive. He's got like a 2-on-3 going on here. 3-on-3 looks like. About to become a 4-on-3 in favor of red at the middle points. Bakery just went down, though. Supcutie just went down.
Bakery's having it. He's going to get a lot of cleave damage on now as well. Is anyone going to be able to res him?
No. He's up. He's up.
Oh, this is interesting.
Blue is down.
Blue is well and truly down.
So Supcutie's going to go down to conditions. But Carl is there to try to res. He gets Blue up, and then Blue is now going to try to get up Supcutie. They just went from 2 dead people to now 3 alive.
Yeah,
Come
they've
on.
got their rezzing. Their rezzing is bang on at the moment. They're doing so well. Oh no, he's just caught in all like Cleve, Roy as well. They're both
Oh.
going to go down.
Huge swing.
I never thought I'd say that. Look at the finisher. That is such a good finisher. Look at that.
Oh, the Quaggins! So red team pretty dominant in the team fights in this game.
Yeah, they have been. They're just so tanky. They're so tanky.
So tanky.
They're so tanky.
I agree. All right, over here, Aquari looks like Power's getting cut out. Got the heal up still, though. She's got his...
Whoever did that? Oh, that was good. Someone just put the hammer 5 up, just put the ring up and just stopped everyone from getting in on the quarry point, actually. That was a really nice job from them. They're doing really well. They're still really tight together, even though there's 2 Guardians on the opposite side. We're seeing new meta here. I don't know.
Oh, man, Carl in the book. Carl's got the book out. Going for the AoE knockdown.
He's going to read to him. He just read to him. He read to him. Teach him a lesson,
Good
Carl.
night.
read him a bedtime story, Carl.
Oh, that was good.
Nightmare just enduring some pain. Look at that. Just running away. He's like, I'm out, y'all. I can hear him on vent right now. I'm out, y'all.
Yep.
Quoted exactly.
Peacing
My
out.
God, never see those books in SP competitive. You just used that really well.
That just happened. Is that what you're saying? That just happened.
Yeah, this is something we talked about. at
That
dinner.
really just happened.
It's something we talked about at dinner last night. Is, one of Carl's greatest strengths as a player is the fact that he plays things that are
Crazy stuff that you're not ready for.
Stuff that's unconventional.
Yeah.
But also his weakness as a player is that he's also playing those unconventional builds.
Sometimes they're not the strongest builds, but because they sometimes catch you off guard, you're not really ready for them. And when you only have like a split second sometimes, Jebro, like you're not really sure, like, wait, what's happening? Wait, a book? Wait, a knocked? Oh, wait, what?
Yeah,
It's too late.
Exactly. Whereas, if you've got hammer longbow,
You know what to expect. Yeah.
Screwed. You just don't get into melee range, kite around, get out of any AoE, just don't go near the guy, and you'll be okay. If you can kite him, that's good. But yeah, in that state, you don't know what the hell to do. Oh my God.
And back over here at the midpoint, looks like Nightmare and Roy were here. Roy did get stomped out. Nightmare not able to do anything for
Power
him.
goes down. Can he get the stomp? Can he get the res in
Nope,
time?
no stab. Looks like it's gonna be up to Wooden Potatoes. Gonna get it off.
Nice job, Wooden.
Wooden Potatoes is actually kind of a beast.
He's kind of a beast, but he's also kind of hurting right now.
Just because you know lore doesn't mean you don't know how to fight.
It's true.
Oh no, yeah, he knows this game like it's the back of the hand. He's like, he knows this game like anything. He knows a lot of different specs as well. He plays different classes. He doesn't even just play the same class. He plays all of them.
Yep.
As far as I can tell, he's a bit like he plays different kinds of builds as well. I've seen some interesting builds from Wooden Potatoes in the past couple of months. He's just gone down. Oh,
it's a Quaggin
as well. They're loving those Quaggin finishes. Have all of you guys at the ANET got that?
Oh, we love them. We love the Quaggin here. Wow. So cute.
It is probably the most bad manner stomp that we have outside of the cow. So
it's true.
You can.
So we've got the same fight again, though, guys. On the back point for blue. Check that out right now.
Yeah, the Thieves, this is what they need to be doing in these matches. That's the thing, 2 team captains who are Thieves, they can't, the only problem is they can't call team fights.
Yes.
Because they're going to be doing the back caps. That is the job of a Thief. Anyone who's watching this at the moment, a Thief in SPVP is basically your back capper, and he's going to be jumping into those fights. Not when there's the AoE cleave damage in, because he's going to die quite quickly, but he's going to be nipping in there. As soon as he sees someone below 50% health, he'll be banging in there to get some good burst damage off and finish people off. He didn't actually get the full cap on Waterfall, actually.
Back over here at the midpoint,
Caed
looks
came
like
back,
Carl went down first. Liz had 127 HP. Looks like they're going to try to cleave out Carl. Nightmare coming in with that stomp. Blue Knight trying to go in for that res. Going to be able to get it off. Wooden Potatoes back up into the fight. A lot of low health players at mid right now. Power going back down. Nightmare coming in with that stomp. Blue going to try to get the res off. Not happening. Sit down.
Oh God, that Dragon's Tooth! Oh, Blue, he's doing so well to avoid all this damage. He's a shoutcaster, guys, but he's a really good player as well. He's avoiding so much. Look, he's got he's got 2 guys hammering on him at the moment. Richie Procopio is doing quite well.
Nice
trying to get in there to try and get some of that damage off. But you've got another 2 guys from Red coming into the point now to support. They did so well holding the mid. That's what you need to do. If you've got mid, you've nearly got this game nearly every time.
Yep.
It's really tough to take it back because look at the size of it. It's such a big point. So actually, even if you knock back someone, they're still in the point.
Yep.
It's so tough.
Wow, so it's also about to be 2 points to 1 for blue, but they're down by 200 points right now. We could
Yeah,
see
it's
the Lord.
not-
The Lord comes into play here.
So the Lord comes to play, but you need to hit that threshold of 350 to make that Lord worthwhile, and we are a long way away.
They do have a 2 caps for right now. Let's,
Possible. You can on the maths in about 2 minutes. They're probably a minute and a half-ish, maybe less
Woo.
than that actually. They need to push, and they've just been decapped on both sides of the map as well. Oh, they needed to try and hold that. It's not looking good for them at the moment. They could just push for it to get it, but you know, Red have got this in the bag at the moment. It looks like they're gonna get Quarry. Not too sure at the moment. It's a bit of a fight going over here, but Roy's gone down. Dear Roy, I'm sorry. Silas as well. Are they not having a good time over on the other point at the moment? So it's 480 to Red, 263 to Blue, 2 cap from Red. There's not really any coming back from this at the moment.
There's no
unless they
way.
all-
I would say it's absolutely impossible.
there's no one in position from Blue right now to actually contest that back point. There's just no way they can do it. 5 points.
I just want to say, Carl coming in just now with the perfect Pokeball on the Caed.
Carl's doing well with that build. And look at him finishing the body. I'm gonna put the screen down. Just smacking the body with the sword.
So the idea behind the Pokeball build is you precast your ring on Hammer 5 and you Judge's Intervention in, get them stuck inside of it, hit them with the 4, knock them against the wall, and just go ham on them.
Yep.
Go ham. Mighty
ham.
Blow, the Hammer 2 for Guardian, actually does a ton of damage.
It does.
And it's on like a 6-second cooldown.
It's a lot of deeps.
It's a lot of deeps. A lot of AoE deeps. Anyways, guys, so that was game 2. And
Yeah.
that is the second game that Caed won, right?
Yes.
So
No, wait. Caed lost that one.
So wait, are we tied up 1-1 now? In terms of the voting,
fans,
of
the
the
fans.
voting is what matters.
That one left it.
Looking over to our producer here for the inside information.
Okay, so it looks like
That's good.
It's one
So we have one bonus so far. Okay.
okay.
So we're up 250 rank points for the weekend, and we got one more game left.
Game
Game 3.
3. So you guys predicted Caed to win in the first one. We thought that it was close to the second one. It was like 50-50, 51-49 for a bit there. It was close.
I think when the poll closed, like after we had said it was over with, it
was 53.
was like 50-50 at the very, very end, but that was after we closed it.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
people were pretty on the fence there, it looks like. So yeah,
So let's look. Are we going to revote
the,
teams?
the pressure's on. We are going to redo teams. Looks
pull
like
this
they're
up for
in the
you
process of
guys.
doing it right now.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if anyone's going to pick up Blue first. Why? Pick up Blue.
They need that gird. They need that
What are
gird.
they doing?
So what happened in the second game versus the first game? I mean, there was just no team fight they could win.
No, it's just hard because when you have that middle point, right? I mean, you're just going to have so many big fights there. And if you have 3 really tanky bodies, you can just take those AoEs. Also, because of the middle point, those 2 engineers with all their AoE, they have a lot less to hit because the point's so big and you can spread out. You're taking down a lot of that AoE damage from the engineers, which means those guardians all of a sudden become much stronger. They're just tough bodies to kill.
Indeed.
They've just got so much support as well. Everything that's coming out, all those live fields, all the healing, all the support, and then you've got the Raft book, which is just going to increase everyone's DPS as well. So not only have they got the support of Blue, they've got the DPS increase as well. They've probably got so much retaliation coming out, even by accident, that they're just even when Liss is coming into those points, into those big fights, people have got retaliation up, so they're actually hitting themselves quite a lot as I was watching those fights, which is quite interesting. I do like retaliation. It's a nice little
Right.
it's almost like a condition as well as a boon against the other team. But yeah, it's a nasty one, and sometimes I think as a player, people do forget to look out for that.
Well, it's pretty brutal, especially because they also had the reflection, which some people forget about. But those projectiles for the grenades, they've got to get out there first before they can connect. So if you throw those back at an Engie, they're going to have a really hard time. They're going to eat a lot of that, and they're just not going to get the DPS that they need.
Oh, Blue's loving that at the moment. He's loving that reflective wall. He's really good at it as well. He was talking about it in the shoutcast a while ago, and he was saying, "Yeah, I'm going to try to start playing that now." And he's been playing it, and he knows where to put it. He's putting it right on the middle of the point.
Right.
Such a good place to put it.
All right, so we're getting ready to pick here once again. Caed will be taking the first pick, I guess, because he did, lose that game. So he'll have the option of first pick again. Looks like he's going to go for Blue for the first pick, getting that Guardian action going on.
We've got some clicks.
Sorry.
We had some
Okay.
furious
It's okay.
typing going on.
We have some clicks too. I can click too.
Click. See, that's the pro gamer for you. Mechanical keyboard for the win. That's what you need, guys.
Oh, we've got some brown keys on these. Instead of the blues or the reds, we've got some browns here in the studio. They're a little bit quieter, but they've still got that snap that you need for that quick
Oh,
response
they're pretty.
time.
These are pretty loud.
They are still pretty loud, though.
We've been yelled at multiple times.
This is as quiet as it gets, man.
It fills the void if there is one. It's fine. Click.
Okay, so this is gonna be.
So I'm not entirely sure the methodology behind this picking right now.
I just see that they want Carl now. That's Caed just wants Carl.
Has Blue DC'd or something? What's going on?
I don't know.
He's not actually here.
I don't see him, no.
That would be why.
There it is. So we're gonna see both of the Guardians together again.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess we are. Yeah, I mean,
Okay, but look at what we're gonna see here, though. So the Thieves is given, right? Those are the team captains. Power working with those two engineers, you're gonna have a lot of AoE Condi pressure like mad. Let's see if they can push the other team down, because you're gonna have the Necro AoE Condis. You're gonna have grenades from both of your Engies. You're gonna have the support from the Grimhammer coming in because of his banners and stuff. So that they might give them a little bit enough sustain to let those engineers actually live through the first fight to actually get out their DPS that they need to do.
Yeah, this is true.
I mean, this map usually comes down to mobility,
Oh, very
almost
much
always. And I'd have to give the mobility. It's really hard to say because neither of these comps are especially mobile.
No.
It's going to be really interesting to see what happens. I mean, like you said before, Roy and Matt Visual being able to lay down that deeps from afar, especially at a mid-fight in like Clock Tower, could be pretty brutal. But blue is really the only bunker here.
Oh, so one thing I want to bring up real quick, guys, is look at, if you actually do want to go after the other team's trebuchet right here, all the condition damage versus all the physical on the other team, I feel like Nightmare, for instance, is much better set up to go and kill off a trebuchet than perhaps Grimhammer is to go kill a treb.
Tyler being a boss, coming in, saving the day.
Saving the day.
Running that guard. Power praise.
Nice one, dude. Does everyone, do the viewers know about the map? Do you want to go over it quickly? I don't know.
Go for it, man. You're bringing it up. You can
Might
talk
as
about the
well.
trebuchet.
It's a great map. A lot of the time we get to 2-0, so we don't actually see it too much in competitions because if you've normally sussed your other team out by the second match. But I love this map. It's probably my favourite map just because I love trebs and I love them in World v World as well. It's a great map. So basically, 2 trebs on each side of the map. You want to kill. Probably a lot of teams just kill them straight off the bat. They'll just zoom over and they'll kill them straight away. You can dodge the treb shots that come in. It's quite difficult, but when you become a pro player, I guess, you do watch out for those treb shots and you can evade them pretty easily. But if you're in a team fight and you're focusing on each member of the opposite team, sometimes you haven't got that. You can't always do that because it's quite difficult. So the trebs are so good in team fights. They can literally switch a massive team fight completely the other way and they can actually completely change a match. So killing those, they're the main mechanics of this map. Standard kind of conquest. Midpoint is very, very dangerous. There's a lot of different ways you can actually win mid. You can knock back onto the 2 corners if you can get that shield knocked back as a guardian or anything really. You can do a lot of damage in that midpoint, especially with trebs, knockbacks, and down into the bottom onto the ground floor. It's a good map.
Cool. All right, guys, we're going to be starting the match here just momentarily, so please get those votes in. Looks like right now we're sitting at 57% for Caed and 43% for Team Supcutie. Caed, the crowd favorite, clearly.
Yeah, it's wow. Back to 50. Oh, but let me pull this up for you guys. All right, let's see. Make sure we have this up. So you guys are making an informed decision when you're voting.
Yes.
Sorry, I brought that down for a bit. That's my fault.
They can still see it on the sides, but this is much more like in your face.
In your face.
Yes.
Coming to America, in the
Yes.
face, right? You've never even seen that.
I've seen.
Okay, I just
Chat,
want to
don't
make sure.
I'm not that much younger.
God, in the face. I'm just keeping it real over here.
I know
That's
you
all
are.
feel like.
I know you was keeping it real.
I watched
some quotes from that movie. Soon.
it's a
Try
great
and
movie.
use them in this match. I'm gonna look them up right now.
Chap is like this all the time, every day, 24/7.
Coming to America.
Are you Googling Coming to America quotes?
Maybe.
What are some good ones? This is beautiful. What is this, velvet?
I'm not going to try to fit in.
All right.
Don't look
all
at
right.
me.
I'll just chill with
I
Jebro
don't
over
want to
here.
be in this conversation.
I have a new BFF.
Good. Long distance relationship. Have fun with that. All right, guys. Serious time. We're coming into the last and final match here. This is going to be on Battle of Kyhlo. Team Supcutie versus Team Caed. Team Caed in the lead on the votes. And that's we're shutting it off. No more votes.
57-43. You guys think that Caed and his squad are going to pull through in this last game over Supcutie and the dreaded double engineer build?
Yes.
Dreaded.
Dreaded. The much talked about, much feared.
Look, one side's already been hit by the trip.
So you know what I just noticed too?
Blue taking a trip to the face.
Woo!
Oh, is it something else?
Oh yes, I also just noticed that if you look at I'm sorry, Power's build. If you look at Power's build real quick, which I'll bring up really fast for you guys, is actually the shouts remove conditions build. So this is gonna be really strong at shutting down Condies. There's just not a ton of Condies right now for him to deal with that build. So that might not be as strong as if he had been on, for instance, the other team. He'd help against those two engineers.
Well, that's a great point. There's actually no condition damage really coming out from the other team there. Blue getting taken out by that Treb another time.
Control.
Governor coming in with that Stomp, going to get off the first try there, and that's going to be the midpoint going to the red team here in just one moment. We do have Matt Visual up on the ramparts here, kind of skirting around, having a hard time deciding exactly what he wants to do.
He's being careful. He's being cautious. We've got Nightmare versus Roy. The back point Power's coming in to help. It's about to be a 2-on-1 against Nightmare. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, Roy getting that early crate off onto Hugh. And Power coming in to ruin that, that nice little 1v1 there. A little office rivalry between Hugh and Roy.
Yes.
In one-on-ones.
Yes.
We've had some internal
I
showdowns.
think basically Hugh has rivalries with everyone in the office.
Pretty much.
Oh, Nightmare went down off the point. That
Oh.
wasn't the best place to go down,
No, it wasn't.
unfortunately. Oh, look.
Cade's going to stealth
coming in.
res. Stealth
Look at
res.
that.
Oh,
That's
knockback. Nice knockback.
Oh, he's going to get it. He's going to get it. He's going to get back into that point. He is stealth for a couple of seconds longer, so he's going to want to try and put that damage down while he's stealth. That's a nice move. He's down to about 30% health, but will he go down? It's an interesting heal he's using as well.
Roy is almost down. Just touch him. Just sneeze on him. Do anything. You almost got him.
Oh my God.
Roy, with the dodges, the plays.
Oh,
Number trying to come in with that Earthshaker, getting hit by the Ring of Warding, didn't have that stab.
Automated response, Roy.
Nightmare's down.
Automated response saved him.
Yes.
Using that Elixir S to guarantee the down as well. That's why I like Elixir S. So good. Oh, he almost went down.
Cade's hanging around. He wanted to kind of get that kill off there.
He almost got right. I think he was on about 100 HP there, actually.
He might pay for it, though. He's going to pay for it.
Oh.
A little bit aggro there from Caed. But Cade's trying to make those plays. He just couldn't pull it off there.
So I think Caed actually might have messed up there. He used his Bassy Venom on the target that was in front of him instead of on Roy. I think he might not have gotten his teleport off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Unfortunately. It was unlucky. He was on the 2 guy. He almost got right there. It was so unlucky.
Oh!
Over as well. Oh.
Don't know if you guys just saw that, but Carl was trying to read some bedtime stories to people in middle, and Grim said, "No, thank you, sir," and decided to interrupt it right at the last minute. That was an awesome play from Grim to get that interrupt off.
Oh, Nightmare's on the treb for blue. They need to counter that red. This is what's going to bring him back, I guarantee. If no one gets onto that blue treb, blue are going to start getting some points. So that is a good move. List is just going down over towards the midpoint on the ground floor. Breaker is moving over towards the opposite end of the map as well at the moment. He's moving. Caed and Cutie have just crossed each other. I think they're fighting each other now over on the other point. So that's going to be a nice.
So Matt Visuals called it off. He's going to go with the treb, just like you just said, Jebro. He's going to try to pressure Nightmare off of that if he can. Let's see how that fight goes.
Oh, Nightmare's just going. He's just going to leave it because he's actually pulled someone out. I think he was running more of a condition build. Yeah, so it's going to take him a while to actually get that treb down, unfortunately. So he's not the best person to go for the treb. You want to get more of a power or burst of damage to try and get that down. Still got grenades, so he's using the right ability at least to get the actual thing down. Maybe using that F2 to try and put some extra damage on there because that's more power based on that.
As someone who mains an engineer, I definitely feel for Matt Visual right now.
Yeah,
I've spent a lot of time up there.
It's going to take a while. Let's go back and check on him again. How's he
No
doing?
one's coming to actually rotate out for him. I mean, but I don't think there's anyone really. I mean, Baker is probably the only person who would be able to take it down any quicker. Procopio's not got that much damage. He's not going to take it out very fast either. They're taking one person out of the fight, really. So that is quite good.
About to have a massive fight in the middle here, though. This is look at the mini map. This is all 10 players hovering on the middle of the map, with the exception of Liz pulling off for that Treb. So let's see if those Trebs can come in really big right here. This could be big.
Oh,
This could be a big hit. This could be a big hit.
In the background here, we do have Caed going in for a decap on Windmill.
Oh!
Should be able to get it. Roy coming in, going to try to fight him here. Caed might stay to fight it.
I think he will. Oh no, just get a decap. He's gonna stealth away.
On the other side of the map, Supcutie by himself.
Oh, snap.
By himself. Nobody even paying attention.
Nice. That's
Nobody
the
paying
thing. The
attention.
back caps.
Yeah.
No one's looking out. Normally, if someone's been given the duty to look at their back point, they're normally kind of peering in through the window. Of
You duty.
The duty, the honor, the privilege.
Oh, the Trev is destroying at mid. Look at blue, but they've lost the 2 out of
Yeah,
blue, so they're
it's
not
a
actually
trade.
got anything capped. They're not taking advantage. That's the problem in those team fights. Once people started to go down, you need to start dispersing people around the map, because if you've got 3 or 4 on 1, you're not using the actual advantage you just gained. So the advantage of the Trev, really, they kind of lost it by not acting fast enough.
Right.
Well, looks like Caed and Matt Vision, a little bit of a 1v1 here. It was getting pretty close here. It's hard to say right now. Caed trying to throw down the cluster bombs to the top there. Not able to hit Matt, though, because he's just going to bail for right now.
Oh, Caed! I jumped in right in time for him to get jacked by Supcutie. Sorry, Caed. Sorry, dude.
Shut off all the good
look
moments.
at- Nightmare came in there. He did a good job. Sorry, not Nightmare, Scrar. He came in there, did a good job. Oh, he just booted.
That was
Carl, that was messed up.
That was epic. Nice. That's a highlight.
I think I caught that on camera, too. I hope you guys saw that. I hope I caught that.
That is so brutal. You can really feel like connection as well when you do that. The animation is like bang, 4.
All right, so let's get a score check in real quick, guys. They are up by easily 150. Red is. Caed and his crew have got to do something to come back here. Oh, Treb hits will help a little.
All right, so midpoint does get decapped. We kind of have 2 points, or 1 point right now for each team. And we have Carl in the midpoint trying to keep it neutralized, going ham right now onto Richie. Richie doing a pretty good job of staying alive. Carl is probably going to get taken down here in just a moment. We do have Matt Visual coming in on him hot.
Hot.
Liz is doing the best thing. I think in these situations, there's big team fights, he's not surviving in them. So he's using the Treb.
Yeah.
If it gets destroyed, he can get to the actual repair kit, which I didn't mention. This actually pops up. There's a repair kit, guys, who don't know this map in SPVP. Repair kit comes up on the opposite side of the map where Wooden Potatoes is at the moment. You can pick that up and come back and actually repair that Treb. He's doing a really good job on that Treb at the moment, but they're not, midpoint's just not getting capped.
No, we also just called it out. There's another back cap coming again from Supcutie. He's going to get it again. There's nobody even close. Nobody even close.
Hugh getting pretty low at mid, going to try to get the healing surge off. Oh, he dodge rolls his healing surge. Hugh. Oh, is he gonna get it off? My goodness.
Wow.
That is what a lucker.
You know what he's probably doing on a vent right now? He's just yelling out at the top of his lungs, Hambo! Hambo!
That's in chat loving the Treb. I'm just like, yeah, no one's gonna actually try and stop him from using that Treb. No one's from Red.
They're not even carrying.
Oh, that was amazing.
Power! The Treb
Wow.
saved it. The Treb saved it.
That was
Nice
legit.
Trebs. Potato, he's a sniper on that thing.
They're just not. No one's trying to go for him. But the thing is that he's on there. He's doing a good job. But they can look at Matt Visual. Matt Visual is just being bled out. I think he tried to heal himself back up, and someone came in and just hit him down from like 80% HP. He's healing himself up. It's not a good idea. You want to just bleed out at this point because it's too open.
That's one of those things, right? As a newer player, sometimes you don't think that far ahead, so you just keep healing yourself, you know. That's okay. He'll learn. He'll learn from that, I'm sure.
Exactly. It's all a learning, and he's doing so well. I'm really impressed.
Amazing. Did really well.
And Richie Procopio as well. I don't think I've
They
ever
both.
seen him in SPVP.
They're both playing really well.
What's he doing? Where's he got this spec from? It's really good.
From the winner store, apparently, because he keeps winning with it.
Really
He's
good,
doing
yeah.
well.
I don't have a membership card there,
You
unfortunately.
don't have a membership card. That's where I get all my builds, the winner store.
The thing is, SPVP is changing.
Oh, Treb.
It's changing a lot. It's good.
It is.
Guardians are now roaming more, and they're actually supporting. So they're actually looking for more bunker specs, like Ranger, Spirit specs, Warriors.
We're seeing the trip cap.
Oh.
Trip caps. Oh, this is going to be bringing the points up really fast. This is good from Blue now. Oh, this could switch it up quickly.
All right, so, 293 to 419. Let's see what happens here.
Well, they really need to rotate right now to Hugh. He's coming in. He's got
Hugh's
three
about to
guys
fight
coming
a
in.
one-on.
Looks like Bakery moving off.
Oh, the Treb, though, just hit Roy and it hit Grim. Good shot, Wooden Potatoes. Nice shot.
We got a 2v4 here now. Looks like Caed with Nightmare versus Matt Visual. Matt Visual getting very low.
Another
Oh, the
Treb!
Treb!
Hit all
Matt
four.
Visual. That 2v4.
Treb. If I'm on
Gets
the red
knocked-
team right now, I'm saying
Oh,
get to
it's still
points
though.
and
He got
avoid
knocked
the
off the
Treb.
stomp. Caed getting really low. They got the res back up. There comes the res banner.
Oh,
the
Treb
another
again.
Treb. Cade's down now though.
Nightmare's gonna go down though. That's just so much damage.
Look at the points. They're 70 points behind. They were 170 points behind. Now they're only like. Not
They've
that
still got a
far. They
solid
could
2-cap
win.
too. They've still got a solid. So yep.
Oh no, they've just been decapped.
Supcutie. Yep, he was able to get the decap there though.
Oh, Supcutie. Someone needs to hurt him.
I want to see the
Right,
pain.
just knocking him, loving that hammer.
Oh, Carl.
Loving that hammer.
Carl loving that
Well
hammer.
done. Wow. He did a good job to get back there.
Oh, Power getting the knockback off into blue in the midpoint. Probably gonna get a decap here. There it goes.
Oh.
Very nice play by Power. They're getting the decap onto blue. Roy's coming into the middle to help out Power as well.
Nice, another knockback.
No one's taking that. What is going on, Red?
Oh.
You need to send
The
two
Treb
people
again.
to destroy that Treb.
They've got two players camping the home point right now. They've got Matt Visual and Richie just camping windmill. I mean, they could bunk it. Like if they bunk it, if they need to get a decap, if they,
They're just dancing.
I mean,
Just
do the math.
dancing
If you
the
do the
night
math,
away.
they're in the lead.
Yeah.
They've got it.
But
It comes down to
if Blue
kills.
get the kills.
Comes down to
two people
kills.
out of the fights.
Oh, this is gonna be close.
And Cade's also gonna take the far point. Wow.
Oh
No.
no!
Oh.
Supcutie's gonna be able to get this.
Again.
He's not gonna get the full cap though. Not the full cap. Get up, point, Carl. That boy, Carl.
Good job, Carl.
Attaboy, Carl.
All right, so there goes the
Get a
two
true
caps. So
player
the game is slowly
Yeah.
ticking on. Looking really good for red
Oh,
team right
nice. Nice. There you go, Carl. Stay on the point. There you go. Okay.
That was good.
Nightmare's in man mode though. 1 on 3.
That
Far.
yeah.
1 on 4. Nightmare's gonna man mode this.
now. No, he's piecing. He doesn't want any of that.
So those trebs though, if there's no pressure on you guys, like those trebs are much easier to see and dodge if there's no pressure on you, like if you're not fighting anybody. So right now the treb maybe is just not doing them enough good. They might need to pull off the treb to just take points right now.
Well, they if they don't get the guys off windmill,
Yeah.
basically.
It's looking pretty grim
they
for the
need
red
to-
team.
It's a 1 on 4, Caed. You can do this, buddy.
Or it's looking pretty good for the blue team.
You can do this.
Colors are hard.
Colors are hard. Like math, colors are hard. Nice treb though. Wow. 4 hits.
That would have been epic.
Here comes Carl. Uh-oh, here he comes. He's gonna read
The book!
Story time! Story time! Oh, wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. Supcutie wins.
How good was that comeback? Look at the score.
Yes, that was
4
close.
7.
Very close.
Those are some great games.
So surprisingly, Richie Procopio and Matt Visual did really well.
They
for,
did really well.
For people who are not professed, pro PvPers, they really came in and did a really good time.
They were on the
Really
same
good
team
job
for last
today.
game, and they really held their own, man.
Yeah.
They showed that
Holy
PvE
crap.
guys can come into SPVP and do a good
And
job.
hold their own
That-
for sure.
That is what people are scared about. They're scared about coming into an environment where they think that people are significantly better. But you guys, you can do it.
You can learn it. I mean, they just showed you. And the thing is, if you've played PvE or World vs. World, you know all the core mechanics for the game. You just need to learn the maps, learn the mechanics for the map. Everything else you already know. You've already been doing the whole time you've been playing GW2.
Pushing buttons.
Pushing
You guys
buttons.
just got to push the buttons.
All about
Push the buttons better than the other guy, and you're good to go.
It's
Combos.
true.
And then maybe out-rotate them.
And the combos as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, so what's next?
So, what?
Let's go to
Well,
5. That
let's
was
get on
fun.
the agenda.
Best
Please.
of 5.
Okay, little list here. I guess we're going into the. I guess we're wrapping up pretty much.
It sounds like, so we were going to do some interviews. Looks like time is kind of running a little bit long on us here. So maybe talk about some upcoming events and stuff like that.
I know we have a slide with upcoming events, and maybe Allie will put it up, and I'll just
All right.
talk about how we can't see what it says. These are the events that are coming up, gentlemen and ladies. So please
Here we go.
take a look. Oh, here we go. So Allie
ES
says that we have ESL every Thursday, which is a true fact. It's at 11 a.m.
That's
PST.
not a false fact.
There's also the Misspedia 2v2 tournament, which is every Tuesday at 11 a.m. for Europe, I think, and 2... Uh-oh.
I'm all around.
Uh-oh. Maybe I'm lying. No, that's right. That's probably Eastern. So 11 a.m. Eastern.
Oh gosh, time zones. We
Yeah.
had a hard time with math
Oh, no,
and
11
then
a.m.
colors.
11 a.m.
Now
Pacific.
time zones.
11 a.m. Pacific, I think.
Is this an exam?
Just look at, they could see it. So they should just not listen to whatever I'm saying and just read the slide. There we go.
There we go.
So
Slides.
let's start over.
Let's start over.
So make sure to tune in for the ESL Weekly Cup Thursdays at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And you can catch that at twitch.tv/blue42.
Reading is hard.
Miss Media Invitational, February 15th at 5 p.m. PST. I believe that is, that's the group tournament they've got going on. It's pretty cool.
I thought you were about to say, and that's I was going to say Pacific Standard Time?
No, I'm not talking about time zones anymore. You guys can read that. And then for those of you who can't read, I'll read the last one here for you as well.
Alrighty.
Actually, Chet, do you want to? I
No,
don't
you know what?
want to put you on the spot.
Because we have a guest, I want Jebro to be able
He
to
can't
read
see it.
You can read it for us, Jebro.
See it?
He can read it.
Okay, all right.
What do
Stream
you want
delay.
me to read?
The last slide.
The last one, the Misspedia. Keep going.
The Misspedia 2v2 tournament, which is on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. and 9 p.m. PST. God, you Jesus. In England, we run off GMT or GMT +1. It's easier. That's over at Blue's channel, guys. If you follow Blue's channel, you will get updates of when he streams. He streams every single day, whether or not he's doing tournaments or anything. I stream a lot as well, and you need to be following these guys. You get notifications to your door of when these people are streaming Guild Wars 2 content.
Alright, you did a good job there, man. I'm impressed, Jebro.
Well,
That was good.
You need to be checking out my channel. That's why I'm good.
You're good.
Man, I'm getting used to it.
All right.
All right.
So big thanks to all of our guests today that came
Oh,
on and played.
thanks to everybody.
So we had Wooden Potatoes, which you guys are probably
Yep.
familiar with. We have someone joining the room here. We have Matt Visual, Richie Procopio, Jebro, obviously joining us here
Jebro,
in TeamSpeak.
Very much.
We're gonna add an extra 250 too. Let's make it 500.
500?
Wow.
All right,
guys.
so Corporating just came in and said we're adding 500 for the weekend for every
500.
win in Soul Arena and Team Arena, specifically.
So
Remember
enjoy it.
Yes.
Don't spend it all in one
Next
place.
time, if you guys are, if you're able to predict a little bit better, not to put them on the spot or anything, but
Those were close games.
they
though,
were
man.
close.
Holy crap.
A lot of Caed fanboys apparently.
Yeah, basically.
Anyways, so again, thanks to Caed for coming out and leading one of the teams here,
Yep.
and Supcutie as well.
Yep, and special thanks to our third commentator here, Mr. Jebro.
Indeed.
Was great,
My
sir.
hat is off.
Your hat is off. I'm not wearing a hat either.
And again, thanks to Allie, who's over here in the shadows producing this whole thing
Producing
for
behind
us.
the scenes, yep.
Yeah, indeed.
Thanks
the
to
lady
you.
behind the curtain.
Okay.
Can we just end it?
So yeah, it was great though.
Yes.
Always good to spend some time with you.
Indeed.
We don't see each other very often.
I know.
Which is not true at all.
No, we went to dinner last night.
So thanks for watching though, guys. That was awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
That was fun.
Had a lot of fun. So we will.